But I can ask y'all questions, and y'all not answering my questions, but y'all want to answer y'all questions.
Yes, sir. Sometimes it's not fair. Okay, we're gonna go.
No, hold on, sir. You can't hold up. It's not fair. No, you can't do that.
Welcome to another episode, everyone. This is a Chomo, an accused alleged Chomo going off on a parole board. He wants to go home now. And they're telling him it's not happening, basically. He's about to spaz out. Let's get right into it.
No, hell, you can't. No, that's disrespectful. You just told me it's not fair. No, sir. That's not. Then why am I here then? If you're not.
Oh my God. And hold up before you start feeling bad for him. I need to point out what's in his jacket. He is not a one-time, but he is a two-time convicted Chomo, and he is here because he violated his parole again. So yeah, life is not fair. I'm sure that's what his child victim said to him as well. Now we're going to jump into Louisiana parole revocation hearing. That means that he's been out on parole and he violated. And I'll unpack it with all the details at the end.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's the Committee on Parole, and we're going to be sitting here and we're going to be interviewing you and talking to you a little bit about the revocation hearing that you've got right now. Mr. Jones, you're at Terrebonne Correctional Center. Is there anybody in the room with you?
No, sir.
Okay, no staff in there. Okay, so we'll just talk to you. Then what's your DLC number, Mr. Jones?
Is it 00376190?
Is that correct?
No, 376190. Wait a minute.
Okay. All right.
Excuse me, Mr. Terry, didn't I get exonerated?
Did you get what?
Exonerated.
Exonerated.
No, sir, I don't think you did. I think we're here revocation here.
Well,
Okay.
I got exonerated.
This dude looks scary, bro. This dude looks scary. Chomo? He's a Chomo? He's about to go berserk, bro. He's a Chomo, though. Can you imagine a kid having to face this dude? Not once, but twice. Battery. Of that sort. Yeah, ain't happening, bro. You finna go down.
I think like 4-5 years back, and y'all and now y'all saying not exonerated anymore. How can that be?
Do you have a form in front of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, did you sign that form?
This to my for the coming revocation hearing?
Yes, sir, for this hearing.
No, I was forced to come. The parole officer said that I had to come. He said I had to come, and I deferred it. He said I had to come, though. I don't know why.
Maybe that may help.
Okay, were you on parole?
I was on parole for drugs, yes, sir.
Okay, and that's why we're here to talk about the fact that you violated your parole.
I violated my parole. Okay, sir, I'm trying to find out if and listen, I deferred this hearing. Why did that? Why am I here?
You refused to sign the preliminary hearing paperwork.
I deferred it. So I know I got to go to court for the charge that I shouldn't have. That.
Right. Yes. When were you arrested?
I was arrested on the 7th about two months back.
Okay. And but you refused to sign your paperwork. Hold on.
What paperwork?
Okay, you signed the paperwork right there for the hearing for today.
No, I didn't, sir. I got. Listen, he told me the parole officer told me that he making me come to this hearing.
Okay.
He said he said I have to come to this hearing.
Okay, well, you're here now, so we might as well have the hearing then.
But hold up, sir.
I'll let you plead guilty and let's go.
But hold up, sir. I would like to defer the hearing. I don't want the hearing. Why do I have to have the hearing? If I'm saying I deferred it already, I don't want it.
Do you have outstanding charges against you?
The lawyer already told me that the charge has been dismissed on me. I don't have that she said that the registration stuff that I have that I'm going through, she said that she don't even see why I'm even in jail.
Okay, I'd like to go into executive session.
I second.
Yes,
Yeah.
Y'all not answering my question though.
Yeah. Just stand by for just a minute. We're gonna go into executive session, look at some paperwork, and then we'll get right back with it.
I can ask y'all questions, and y'all not answering my questions, but y'all want to answer y'all questions.
Yes, sir. Sometimes it's not fair. Okay, we're gonna go into executive session.
Hold on, sir. You can't hold up because it's not fair. No, you can't do that. No, hell, you can't.
Yeah, they can do that, and they are doing that, bro, because the system's not fair. They don't give a damn. It looks like, at first I thought anyway, that he was saying he did not want to go through with this hearing because he has charges on his case, and that's how it goes. Like, before I went to I went to jail for a robbery, and it was a parole violation, and the parole board wants to have a hearing, but I'm going to court for the charges. And it's like anything that you say in the parole board or whatever can be held against you. And if the parole board finds you guilty in the court, it's like you want to handle this court situation. You're not worried about the parole board. The most they can give you is a year. Yet you facing a life sentence or 30 years or whatever in court. You're not, the hell with this parole hearing. I ain't got time for this. I'm fighting this shit in court. So at first, that's what I thought it was. He was saying, man, I'm fighting, I got charges. Y'all want to have this hearing, have me exposing myself, exposing my defense, you know what I'm saying, everything, talking about the case right here. Hell no, I'm fighting this shit in court, not here with y'all. But it looks like he now just said that his lawyer told him that the case has been dismissed. He has no case, which means the only reason you would be in there would be for a parole violation, which means you need to see this parole board. They're the only ones, if you don't have a case, if he does not have a case, he's only being held for parole, a possible parole violation, meaning he needs this hearing for the parole board to let him out or not let him out. They are the ones that make the decision. The court already made the decision, case dismissed. Only reason he's in there now is because he's on parole. He has a parole hold. If the case was dismissed, and these are the people that's going to uplift the parole hold and say you can go home. So unless I'm missing something, let's continue, man.
No, that's disrespectful. You just told me it's not fair. No, sir, that's not. Then why am I here then? If you're not.
Okay, I can't. The sheriff, and I'm not talking over him. They muted him, so he's just talking to himself. And the executive session is going to last a few minutes, so we'll just watch it. We'll be a fly on the wall, or we'll be the cat, as those of you familiar with the channel. The cat.
And this is Mandu. This is his channel. This is his content, Mandu. This is him speaking here. Check him out.
Emoji. I'll read to you what Lady Holly found on this man. And again, before you start having empathy, he checks two boxes, in my book at least, for people who I don't carry much empathy for. And that is, one, is he is a Chomo, but not just a one-time, a repeat Chomo. And two, he is also a Fetty dealer. So let me just share with you that in 1996, he is arrested for what they have in the statute is sexual battery of a juvenile victim. Now he might have just been given probation, or maybe he paroled out, because it was 3 years later, April 1st, 1999, so 3 years after, really less than 3 years after his sexual battery conviction, he gets carnal knowledge of a juvenile victim, of course. Now, he ends up serving time for this. He gets out in 2012. And for those of you familiar with Louisiana, to actually serve 4 years in prison for a sex crime, wow, it must be pretty bad, right? Because they sometimes take it easy on them. Then his offenses don't stop there. He has many failure to register convictions. But what he also has is on 2023, he is busted for dealing Fetty. So I'll read it to you again while we wait for him to come back. And what I don't even know what he's trying to tell the parole board. It's pretty, but anyway, so upon arrival, officers located the subject and were eventually able to identify the suspect as Tyrene Jones, 45 years old at the time, so today he's 47. After further investigations, officer found that Jones had an outstanding arrest warrants for charges of failure to register as a sex offender, and a second warrant for possession of the magic dragon, the H word, and a third warrant for possession of Fetty. Now, the responding officers then attempted to take the suspect into custody, at which time the suspect resisted arrest. Struggling with officers, he was eventually taken into custody without incident. After further investigation, the suspect was found to be in possession of approximately 38 grams of the H word and approximately 29 grams of Fetty. I don't.
Yeah, so he's going down.
I guess when I said
This dude going down, he got a lot of charges, bro. He got a lot of stuff going on. 47 years old out here dealing with these little kids. He's going down, bro.
that he is considered a dealer, that could be me. I guess I probably have to technically say alleged dealer, because
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
over here
sure
shaking his head,
that he
talking
has a
to himself.
conviction for this. This just states
Yeah, but
that he
the
was
book is
possession. I don't know who has 29 grams of Fetty with that's for personal use,
Man,
and
they finna
38
book
grams of
this
the
dude.
H word. But that's
He's done.
I do need to clarify that. Now let's jump back into this revocation hearing, and I'll continue.
One,
I move that we get out of executive session.
okay,
And I'll say.
got a motion and a second, and I concur. So we are now out of executive session. We're back into the hearing. And Mr. Jones, we've discussed this thing, and we've run up and down the street with it. You got two choices. You can either ask for a continuance. Okay, we can continue it, or you can revoke yourself.
Unmute yourself.
Tell them, ask them you're muted. I can't hear you. Get somebody in there to unmute you. Okay? Okay?
I think he's angry.
The-
It was us.
Oh, that was, okay. Is she gonna come in there?
That's it, I guess. Open the door.
We need you unmuted. Tell her we need him unmuted. Thank you.
Okay, now we can hear you, I think. Go ahead and say what you have two choices. Continuance or revoke yourself.
Hold up, listen. In parole, on parole, I'm not here for I'm not here. Listen, the charge. Listen. What is what am I here for?
Okay,
Revoke yourself for what? I never did anything wrong.
when I talk, you listen. When you talk, I'll listen.
Okay,
Are
that's
you
right.
charged with being?
Listen, you can revoke me. I can listen. I don't get revoked in parole. The judge, whatever. If I go to court and I lose in the charge, understand me? That revokes me. Understand my parole, not just revoke myself. Why would I do that?
Okay, so
That
you're
don't
not
make no
revoking
sense.
yourself. So you want a continuance in, correct?
A continuous for what? I don't come back here. I don't listen. I want to defer it. I don't want to deal with y'all. Can I defer it like I'm supposed to? I'm deferring the parole like I did before. I defer it on the paper.
That's the
Then
same,
I
you
don't-
want a continuance. You
I
want to
want to
continue.
defer it. I want to defer it. Defer. Like when the parole officer came to me, he came to me and asked me to defer it. I said, I would like to defer it, sir. I'm deferring it. And why am I here if I deferred it already?
Okay, that'll conclude this hearing. We're going,
I'll continue. We're voting, I vote to continue this hearing until, further
I
time.
deferred it. I'm deferring it. I don't want no hearing from y'all. I'm deferring it.
you,
I'm deferring it, sir.
you're
Please,
getting,
can I first?
be quiet for just a second, please, sir.
It's the same
Okay,
thing.
you're getting what you want.
Okay,
We're
just
not
defer
gonna,
it and leave me.
we're
I'm
not
good.
gonna, we're not gonna hear you this morning. That's the end of the hearing. 10:44.
Okay, so look. Here's the way that I understand it. I'm not an attorney, so those of you who might be a little bit more familiar, put it in the comment section, and I'll pin it for those of you who are watching. But he wasn't revoked; he's deferring it. Now, my guess is that he might have some pending charges, and really, it doesn't make a difference. We've seen this play out in revocation.
But yeah, he doesn't just have pending charges. Shout out to Mondu. That's his content. That's his channel. As I said, go check him out. This dude, yeah, he is indeed unhinged. He's speaking all over the damn place. Yeah, he has some sort of charges pending. Certainly, that's why he does not want to have a hearing. He does not want to go through with a hearing when he has other charges pending, bro, or he has word that they may charge him with something else to courts. Because again, once you go to the parole board, whatever you're saying in there, talking about your case, can lead you to a lot of trouble in that courtroom. So people like to just deal with the courtroom. I am not worried about the parole board. They can only give you a year, at least here in California. I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about the case. They talking about giving me 100 years. So people focus on fighting a case, not no damn parole board. If you have a case, and he must have a case or a case pending. If he does not have a case, the only reason he can be in there is for parole, a parole violation, a parole hearing, a parole hold, based on charges that you once had that have now been dismissed. But parole is different, so they can still hold you. In that situation, you need the parole board. They are the ones that's going to parole you, not the courts. You don't have a case. Only the parole board can parole you. So if he does not have a case, he wants to be in front of the parole board saying, let me out of here, because they will be the only ones holding him. So the fact that he keeps saying he don't want to deal with the parole board, he wants to defer, means he has a damn case. Probably some old Chomo grape type shit. As we can see, he has charges. At least he's been charged with that shit in the past. Twice at least. Bananas. Stay safe and stay free, people.